It's time for a Humans in Tune conversation with Darren on 93.9 Mike FM.
Hello, 93.9 Mike FM faithful, and thank you for tuning in for another Humans in Tune live on Facebook, or if you're catching it after the fact, not as live, but still really cool on our podcast at 939mikefm.com or wherever you catch your podcast. Today's Human in Tune's guest is a veteran of Humans in Tune, as we popped in last year to talk about this. And today we're proud to welcome Nate Gautier to the studios. Thanks for popping in, Nate. Glad to have you.
Darren, thanks for having me, brother. Good to see you, man.
It's LemonDrop Long Drive season.
That's right.
For those of you who caught this question last year, are familiar with the LemonDrop Long Drive, it's coming up April 13th at Tea House Golf Complex in Cape. Great place to have it. And let's talk a little bit about the event, the day of. It's a day full of fun. Everybody's welcome to come out. Let's tell them a little bit about that.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a great day to come and hit the ball. But really, I'd be remiss not to start with why. You know, we're doing it for cancer patients and their families and to give back to them. And so you show up on April 13th at around 11 a.m. We're going to have some opening remarks, and then we'll actually have a program video this year. Usually we have a testicular cancer survivor. But we dialed in a little bit, invested in a video, so we'll get to see from about 3 or 4 different survivors that have been a part of LemonDrop. And then we'll go right into open divisions, which are juniors, and that's 6 to 12, 13 to 17, and the men's and women's. And then we'll lead up to our main event where we have a bunch of community faces people will know.
Yeah, and it's cool to see the folks that have been a part of it and continue to be a part of it. And I know you kind of feature those on the website where folks can kind of go in and support them. And I think that's an important thing to mention as well.
Yeah, you know, you've got your Seth Hudsons of the world, you know, you've got your Dr. Andrew Moores. We look at those guys as our legacy swingers, our golfers, our long drivers, and really it's been cool to see those guys come back and support year after year. This year, actually, Dr. Moore is going to be the MC. So
nice.
He gave up his spot to Brock Alspa, and so he'll be talking a little bit of smack, trying to get people a rile, and you know,
I can see that.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, Darren, but one of the unique things about LemonDrop that we do is a walk-up song. Have we ever talked about the walk-up song?
No, we have not.
The music guy is like, wait a second. So you get like 10 to 15 seconds of your choice of a walk-up song. This is a family-friendly event, and I guarantee you we always get the most explicit songs you can ever imagine. So we might choose the filtered version.
You find the radio
version. Up a little bit, but you get to feel the vibe of what you want right before you hit that ball. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, and it just adds to the fun of the day. It's a lot going on. Tea House does a great job of setting it up for you guys, and we're looking forward to it. It's April 13th. Yeah. Right off the bat, quick drop to get the information is hit that Facebook page, hit the Facebook event, and find the details right there.
Absolutely. And, you know, I would say this year new is the women's division.
Uh-huh.
So we've always had, you know, it's a TC-centric event. We're spreading awareness of testicular cancer. We're trying to give back to patients in our community. And this year the event committee said, you know, women have much bigger hearts than men. It would be kind of cool to have a whole squad of ladies. And so I will tell you, Darren, my event committee could not have been more right. Women are more responsive. They're more polite. They try harder. I'm sorry, guys. You're all doing great.
No,
You're all
doing
great. But,
that's my wife.
You know, it's also a fundraising competition. And we've got some national partners that we've been really excited to lean on, such as Top Golf, Top Tracer, Callaway, golfballs.com. So it's an event that is growing, and we're super stoked to watch that happen. To bring in the ladies is just the icing on top. And so we'll get to see those ladies swing. They're going to start off probably around like 2:30ish. And, you know, you can find all of those ladies' names on our website.
It's awesome. And, you know, and to be honest, I mean, you as a testicular cancer survivor yourself, your wife was in your corner. You know, she had your back. The ladies that are participating in this, maybe they have a direct connection, maybe not. But who's on the other side of all the things you're going through is the woman that's got your back, right? And she's there to support. And vicariously, if we are talking about breast cancer awareness or ovarian cancer awareness, we want our guys to be there to celebrate and support it as well. So that's great that you've opened it up. And again, that just provides more thrills, more chills at the Tea House Golf Complex. So it's going to be a lot of fun there. And one thing I wanted to touch on just a little bit is if you read through the website and you really, you know, kind of get into the weeds about what's been created here with the LemonDrop Long Drive, it's an award-winning event. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about, you know, because this is a local event here, but how this has kind of grown beyond.
Cool. Thank you for asking. So in 2021, when we started the event, it was 8 guys. We wanted to raise $2,500 and give it to the hospitals. That was all that it was intended to do. And then we raised $13,000. We ended up giving some to national charities and also keeping the majority of the funds local. And Top Golf went, "What's this?" And they sent a message and asked for a request. And so we told them what we did. 8 guys, $2,500 turned into $13,000. That was really awesome. We thought we'd do it one time. They get a hold of us and they say, "Hey, you've won a national marketing award through Top Golf, Top Tracer, and Callaway is our owner. So let's fly you out to Carlsbad, California, and we're going to fit the owners of Tea House, which is Brian and Tyra Johnson. We're going to kind of give them the experience of the best golf that you can possibly imagine. We're going to have you up on the stage." And basically the award was for out-of-the-box marketing and thinking, going above and beyond normal, boring, standard marketing. And we have kept that relationship ever since. So actually Heather Golden is coming from Wisconsin. This is her 2nd year to come to Cape, and so we always have a hotel sponsor. This, that puts her up in a room, lets her come and enjoy Southeast Missouri. Last year she stayed at the Courtyard by Marriott. This year they have a new hotel they just opened over off of Mount Auburn, I believe. So they're going to be hosting her there, and so it's grown into this thing where, because we have this relationship with what people know as Top Golf, they have gotten us into other markets. So this year we're talking to a range that's just opening in Canada. That's like, we want to do a LemonDrop. We're talking to some other on the East Coast, West Coast. So what we do is we basically tell them, "Hey, here's what we do. Go do it and have fun with it. Yeah. If you want to donate to the Walks Foundation, that's great. But we're here to spread the awareness of TC monthly self-examinations." And so it has grown into a lot bigger than we could ever imagine. And so as you speak about it being a local event, it is. The heart and soul of LemonDrop Long Drive is always going to be in Southeast Missouri.
Yep.
But as God graces us and gives us the opportunity to reach out to others, we're here for it.
Yeah. And that's fantastic. And, the culmination of all that is awareness and some fundraising as well. So it's cool to see how it's spread. And that's what anybody who follows something with their heart like this, or creates a nonprofit, or creates an event that, they're passionate about that. And that's what you hope, right? And so it's awesome to see that success has come to the event. Alongside that, before we went on the Facebook Live, we talked a little bit about, I was kind of checking in with Nate and seeing how you were coming along as a testicular cancer survivor.
Yeah.
You want to share a little update there?
I'll be honored. Yeah. Oh, you're going to make me cry, Darren.
No. Think about baseball and fat people. That's what I think about. Being a baseball.
5 years ago, I finished treatment end of March, beginning of April. And so when you finish your cancer treatment, your chemotherapy, they put you in what's called remission. And then you have to go another 5 years without having any cancer detected within your body before they will officially give you the status of cancer-free. So next week, I actually go to Cancer Institute here in town. I will get scanned. And after many, many years of being scanned every 2 months, every 3 months, every 4 months, every 5 months, every 6 months, biannual is where we are now. I will receive, I believe in full confidence, cancer-free officially.
That's awesome, dude. We love you. That is fan-freaking-tastic. The Facebook's applauding. I can hear them. You hear them?
It's an amazing feeling. You mentioned earlier women, so I got to give a shout-out to my wife, being the biggest and baddest and most wonderful woman to take care of me during that time, and also just to deal with me afterwards. You sometimes, cancer survivors, they kind of have a chip on their shoulder because they've seen this, mortality that they've got to live and look in the face. And so just thankful to the women in our lives that take care of us in only the way that they can.
Amen. And I'll be the first one to say, and most of you will agree with me, that men are the biggest babies when it comes to, I get sick, I'm in the bed now, you have to take care of me, do all my beck and call, right?
Man, blue baby. Yeah.
Man, shout out to our wonderful moms and wives and sisters that are great nursemaids and take great care of us in those conditions. And here you are on the front side of it, man. We can't wait to get that official notice, but it's official in our hearts today, and we're looking forward to you being cancer-free in just a couple weeks.
Thank you, brother. At LemonDrop, I will announce it for the
There you
first
go.
time officially. I can feel it. Things are good, and I'm so grateful. It's been, as we were chatting right before we started, it's been a long 5 years, but a good 5 years.
Absolutely. And part of the reason we are talking about LemonDrop Long Drive is that awareness, that testicular cancer awareness. And it starts with checking your boys. You know, we talked about it last year.
Right.
You know, what was the little slogan we had last year?
Save the balls.
So save the balls right here in my hat. You know, it's not like I'm wearing it right here, but save the balls, right? Because, you know, gentlemen, you like to keep those ghoulies around. You got to take care of the family jewels. But it starts with a self-check.
Yeah, monthly. And you know what's cool about being a part of this organization is that we have a urologist that sits on our board, Dr. Vince Galati, and you know, he was my urologist, and so the friendship and partnership that I've been able to get to be such a great recipient of, being able to know Vince so intimately, is that he will teach you how to check your balls. Mm-hmm. Just ask him.
Yes.
I mean, I remember
it's what doctors do.
I remember being at the urology place, and I said, hey, how do I do this?
Mm-hmm.
You can also go online and Google it. You know, a small little nodule is where my story started. Sometimes it's guys for its back pain. You know, ladies that are listening to this, if a guy is complaining about ailments, just tell him to go to the doctor.
Yep.
Right? If anything that we can do for people is encourage men to go get an annual physical, we've done our job.
Yes.
So,
Amen.
Check your
Amen.
balls.
Check your balls.
Do it.
You check your balls. Don't check it right now. Okay, that'd be a little awkward in the middle of the conversation. But no, and you're right. You can go online. There's no excuse for you to not do this. And it follows the same route along any type of cancers we think about. Prostate cancer, gosh, so much more survival that's caught early. So get your annual checkups, do a wellness check, talk to your doctor candidly. They're not going to go rat you out to their friends.
No.
You know, tell them about all the weird bumps and bruises and itchy spots and all that stuff. Talk to your doctor, all right, because we want you to stick around for a long time. Just like Nate's able to stick around and watch his kiddos grow up and do all these amazing things now and continue to grow the LemonDrop Long Drive. So,
amen, brother. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. It's exciting stuff, and we appreciate you tuning in on Facebook. Again, you can catch this on the podcast, and I want you to mark it on your calendars. It's coming up very shortly, just a week from this Saturday.
25 bucks,
yeah,
baby.
$25, and it goes a long way in the fight against testicular cancer.
And free event to be there. So please come.
Yep.
We got food. You don't have to pay any money to be there. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely. Nate, thanks so much for coming in today, man.
Thanks for having me, man. That's
Absolutely.
always a pleasure.
Yeah. We are going to have a giveaway with some merchandise from the LemonDrop Long Drive as well. So follow up here on our Facebook page. I'm going to put a post up a little bit later with some pictures of the things you win. You can win your choice of hat. That is a very democratic prize, man. It's not, you get the Save the Balls hat. Well, I can't wear that to small group. Well, you could, but maybe your church is a little stiffer. But we'll give you your choice of LemonDrop Long Drive merchandise, and maybe even toss a T-shirt in the mix. So keep an eye on our Facebook page for that. That's coming shortly, and we'll draw a winner before the event. You can be styling and profiling in that beautiful LemonDrop Long Drive gear.
Yes, sir.
Thanks again, Nate.
Thank you, brother.
That is your Humans in Tune segment for today on 93.9 Mike FM's Facebook Live. Spread the word, share, and tune in next time. We'll be back this Thursday with another Humans in Tune segment. My friend Megan Gautier is going to join me in the studio, and we're going to be talking about her story with getting a cochlear implant done. If you're unfamiliar, don't miss that one. It'll be a lot of fun this Thursday. For Nate, this is Darren. Have a fantastic day. Be a nice human. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for catching this Humans in Tune conversation with 93.9 Mike FM. Find previous interviews on our Facebook page, or you can listen via our podcast at 939mikefm.com.